Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Dignified2K. We're back with another video. Real quick, before we get any further into the video, guys, make sure to go follow me over on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/dignified. That's it. I'm telling you guys, when NextGen comes out, we are going absolutely crazy over there. We're going to be streaming every single day for at least 3 hours. We're going to be trying to get, top rep, not the very first top rep, because, we're going to be uploading on YouTube too, but we're going to be trying to get top rep fairly quickly. And like I said, I want you guys to go make sure you follow me over there so you definitely can come hang out, just talk it up, and just have a good time. Now today, guys, we've got a little bit of a throwback. If you've been following me since like 2K18, 2K19, really, you guys know I'm a pretty big fan of using post scores, in a traditional sense where you actually do post scoring moves. I don't feel like too many people do that anymore, so it's kind of interesting to mess around with this. We'll talk a little bit about it as we get into the video, but today we've got my 7'3" KRISTAPS Porzingis build, the build that I uploaded during the prelude, and you guys seem to enjoy it. You wanted to see more of this build, and I've only uploaded on it once, and for the most part, I was kind of just messing around, but after, we getting settled into 2K21 current a little bit. It's getting kind of old. I wanted to bring it back for you guys just to give you a little bit of a throwback vibe. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Just check it out. Like I said, I'm not 99 overall. This build would have been really fun at 99. I'm not going to lie to you. But we do have somebody with Hall of Fame floor general, so the important stuff like three-point shot and post fade. We'll get the +4 if we were a 99 overall. I'm going to show you the badges pretty much maxed out besides finishing, but we've got all the important stuff like deep hooks, back down puncher, drop step, pro touch, contact, finisher. The shooting badges wise, I wanted to show you a little bit more of what this build was like in the pick and pop, the traditional sense of actually shooting the basketball and not just doing hook shots. So we got catch and shoot, deep fades, hot zone hunter, range extender, volume shooter, and green machine. Playmaking badges wise, the only two you really need on a post score, post mid technician, and quick first step. And then we've got 8 of these defensive badges, and this is what I decided to throw on for the video. But hopefully you guys do enjoy the video, man. I definitely wanted to bring out a 7'3" post score video as we wrap up current gen. Like I said, make sure to follow me on Twitch. But without further ado, the 7'3" KRISTAPS Porzingis post scoring build. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, guys, so probably by now you've noticed I've kind of drifted away a little bit from doing the voiceover videos. Now, every so often when there's things to talk about or I want to address a couple things, we'll throw it back to something like this. And for this instance, there's definitely some stuff I want to talk about. We'll go over a little bit of the gameplay, post scoring, 2K21 next gen, everything that I'm looking forward to. We'll talk about it in this video. But like I said, guys, I wanted to bring back a post score type of video. Now, if you've been around the channel, man, the whole channel started around post scoring. I think some of you guys enjoyed it, but we gotta kind of diversify. I like playing on a ton of different builds, as you guys know, so I always have a post scoring type of build, and I always have a ton of other builds as well. But that's not even really what I really want to talk about. But you guys can see right here, man, this build is just really overpowered. It seems like every single year people complain about post scores, but for the most part, people make these short centers. Like this guy I'm going against right here is probably around 6'8", so it just doesn't make sense. And post scores always stay around the same height. If you're a post scorer, you're always like 7'3", and these centers are always getting shorter, so it's just really easy to dominate. I'm not gonna lie to you, but look at this move, man. It's super clean stuff. But like I said, next gen is right around the corner. The biggest thing I want to do is definitely be more consistent. I think for current gen, we didn't do too bad. I really do appreciate your guys' support. It really does mean a lot, especially through these times that we're going through right now, just what we're in the world in general. I honestly look forward to making videos for you guys. I really do enjoy interacting and you guys showing support. It makes my day. Hopefully I can help some of you guys as well. Like I said, it really does mean the world to me that you guys support, especially on a game that I know a lot of you guys don't really like to watch that often. But when next gen comes out, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, we're going crazy. I can't wait to start grinding. I can't wait to go on Twitch. I can't wait to start having more content than just bringing out a different build every single day. I think we're gonna get some more events. I think we're gonna schedule some more stuff. A lot of these ideas that I've had when we're back on current gen right now, I've kind of held off because I wanted to see what we could do with my idea on next gen when we have a little bit more content. I think you guys are going to start enjoying those videos as well. But of course, this is my plan. This is one of the main things I wanted to talk about in the video. What the idea I'm thinking about, of course, when 2K21 drops on NextGen. Now, if you don't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter. I give you guys a lot of updates of what pretty much everything that goes on in my life. But I do plan on getting the Xbox Series S, I think, since I'm not going to, be maining the console. So I will be getting a next-gen console on November 10th. If you guys are on Xbox, drop your gamer tag down below. I might be running with some of you guys if we're only going to be over there for a few days. But I, of course, will be getting the PS5, but I will be getting the Xbox Series S very early on November 10th. So whenever I get that, I do plan, I think, on streaming here on YouTube. Now, I know a lot of you guys probably won't see, this part of the video just because, I understand it's current gen. Not a lot of people want to watch it. But the whole goal for me when NextGen drops is to stream here on YouTube. Since I honestly do think I'll be one of the first people to start streaming this, I think we're kind of gonna go over some of the builds. Of course, you guys know the new build creator and all that good stuff. We'll go over some of the builds, probably for like an hour or so, maybe a little bit less. Head over to the park, mess around there, look at some of the animations, look at all the rep rewards, check out everything in the park, all that good stuff. Maybe play some park games, see where that heads. And then I'll probably get off, but I will be spamming my Twitch over there. So you guys got to make sure to go follow the Twitch, because after I record my video, I'll upload that a few hours later. Later that night, we're going to be playing a lot on Twitch. I'll probably pick up a lot of you guys if you have Xbox, just because I don't really, mind, just playing with whoever on Xbox. I definitely probably need people to play with, but we'll play a lot on Twitch over there. Like I said, I want to start interacting with you guys a little bit more. That's kind of why I started going towards the live commentaries as well, just so you guys can kind of see a little bit of my personality, kind of like the live gameplay, not just saving the best gameplays and talking over it. I think you guys enjoy that a little bit more, but I really do need your feedback as well. Let me know down below in the comment section what type of videos you guys enjoy watching more often. Do you guys like watching those live commentaries where it's like me, Peter, and like Tony, or me, Peter, and like Wizard, or me, Tony, and like Chamoma, whatever the case is? Do you guys like watching those videos more than these type of videos? In my opinion, I think you guys do. I think they're a little bit more enjoyable to record as well, but you guys got to let me know down below in the comment section. Now, let's talk about the gameplay. You guys know every single year I bring out a post score build, and I always tell you guys the best post score builds to make, but this year post scoring is just so strange. I don't know if you guys follow a lot of post scores or follow a lot of people that use post scores. They're really weird. Now, the thing that gets spammed the most, and what really has been giving post scores really bad names, at least these past couple of years, is how overpowered some of these post hooks are. For the most part, I don't really like post hooking, but it's really the most effective way to score in the post. Like, I don't know if you guys have been seeing some of these clips where I do fades. Even right here, like I have post scoring takeover, and I feel like I'm timing it pretty well. It's just like really difficult to green fadeaways this year. I have the highest post fade that you can get. I have like a 97 because I have the +4 from Floor General that Chamoma has, and I'm still not like having the easiest time greening these. So it's kind of weird. You can't really use too many hop shots. The shooting's a little bit more difficult this year as well. So these hop shots don't really seem to work. And then, the post phase don't seem to work. So it's just a kind of a weird time. Hopefully 2K21 next gen, we can actually make a post score build where I can kind of utilize more of these post moves. I think this gameplay shows a little bit more of the balance of this build, but like I said, for the most part, these post score builds just aren't the way they used to be. For the most part, like prior years, I could do post phase and hop shots and up and unders and stuff like that. They kind of took that out of the game, and like I said, the only way that you could really effectively score is from a post hook, which doesn't really make sense, which a lot of people will use. You don't really have to green it. You guys know if you have hot spots, it counts as a hot spot. If you have pro touch, hot zone hunter, you see all these badges popping up. That's what makes the game really easy. But let me know too, guys, in the comment section, have you guys been keeping up with this next gen news? I know I haven't really been talking about it too much in videos and stuff like that, but it's so interesting to see the 2K finally start to more so kind of communicate with their community. They started that really in 2K19, where they gave out those YouTube logos, and 20 that they gave out logos as well, same as 21. But seeing them actually give out like mayors of a city, although you're not gonna have like the most extensive like stuff that you really have to do, it's just really cool. I always think to see 2K kind of give back to the community and kind of recognize the community as well. It's doing them a favor. A lot of people that play 2K, they actually know a lot of these guys like myself, and like people that are like mayors like Troydan, Grinding, Shakedown, Ticino. All those guys are very well known, not just in the 2K community, but like on YouTube, and I think it'll just help grow their game. So it's really a win-win. The creators feel like they're respected because they're actually getting acknowledged, and then at the end of the day, 2K is going to get a lot of more support from these bigger creators that actually have a little bit more involvement in the game. But we're going to wrap this up. We're on the last game right here. If you guys have been noticing, for the most part, we've been playing a lot of these inside centers that, you know, like I said, are like 6'8", 6'9", but man, they're just way too small. You can see I'm just drop stepping guys like this. I'm 7'3". I don't even have Hall of Fame finishing badges, but I'm just dominating, man. I'm just so excited. I know I've been talking a lot about just random stuff, but man, I'm so excited for next gen. Make sure to like the video if you guys are excited as well. I can't wait to take on this journey. I think we're going to be, you know, being able to do a lot of cool stuff this year. Like I said, on YouTube, we're going to be doing our thing. On Twitch, we're going to be doing our thing. I think it's just going to be a really exciting time. But you can see a nice little post spin right here. Hit him with the fadeaway. It feels like it's right on the line. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, why would I want to do a post fade where I have a higher post fade and I have hot spots and I have better badges when I could just do a post hook, not time it well, and still be able to make it? It's just kind of stuff like that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. You can see my favorite thing about this build is being able to pop. I think my jump shot right here is jump shot 38, Rudy and Lillard. It's the same one that I use on my other build, but I use base 98 instead of 38. But I really do like this jump shot. It's actually really clean. You see a nice little fadeaway right there. I don't know why the meter's not that big, but 14-7, man. I don't know what else to say. We're going to be going crazy on 2K21 next gen. I know you guys are getting a little bit tired of this. I think this may be my last video. This is what I was talking about earlier, where you can't really do post moves that just don't work. But this may or may not be my last video. I think I might have one more for you guys. You got to make sure to like this video. You know, if this gets a lot of support, you guys want to see another, maybe one last 2K21 current gen video, that would definitely help me know if I want to drop that. But I really, like I said, guys, the support means the world to me. I really do, you know, you guys really do mean a lot to me. It helps me out a lot, not even just like, you know, monetarily, but literally just mentally and all that stuff. I really do appreciate you guys. I can't wait for next gen. I know you guys can't either, but until next time, it's been your boy Dignify, and I'm out. Peace.